his body torn apart by a pack of dogs.
And I think I remember standing to my feet and then being dragged back down.
Miraculously, he survived, and now he's talking about what happened and how he's fighting to recover.
There's been fear, there's been miserable feelings.
Oh, the attack was vicious and horrifying. It happened more than 2 months ago, and the victim, Steve Constantine, is still in the hospital.
In fact, it was from his hospital bed that he spoke with our Roger Weber about a terrifying morning.
I'm not going to show you any graphic images of Steve Constantine's injuries, and they are horrific. I am going to show you something far more powerful, his amazing attitude.
I don't have the desire to dwell on the negative side.
But who could blame Steve Constantine if he did?
I'm without a few parts.
On October 2nd, on Detroit's east side, Steve was mauled by a pack of dogs, as many as 12 mixed-breed pit bulls.
The moment I awoke, I was in a bed like such as this, and the damage was the left arm.
The dogs had torn it off. Doctors amputated his left leg. Steve's right ankle was severely damaged. Most of the muscles on his right arm were destroyed, and his left ear is gone.
But I kind of recalled trying to get to my feet, telling myself, if I don't get up and try and get out of here, they're going to not stop until I'm gone. And I think I remember standing to my feet and then being dragged back down. They probably had me by my clothes and stuff.
He told an investigator, "The dogs were eating me alive."
All I remember was, please stop, and why, somebody help, please stop. And
he has had 20 surgeries.
I was thinking one day, boy, if I could get out of bed and someone could get me into a wheelchair and wheel me around, I'm like, boy, that would be great.
He has used a wheelchair. His sister, Cathy Hawley, helps him eat and drink, read and shave.
You know, I tried to keep a stiff upper lip, but it was real sad coming in here, but he made me walk out of this room smiling, you know, knowing that he's going to succeed. He's just an inspiration to everybody around him.
How about Cathy? What has she meant to you to have here?
She's almost like a sister to me. She is. No,
she is your sister.
She's my sister, and I love her dearly, and I hope she feels the same about me.
His caregivers at Select Specialty Hospital say Steve's positive attitude plays a tremendous role in his recovery.
There's been fear, there's been miserable feelings, but I do always seem to end up where I need to be.
What is it about you that gets you where you need to be?
Wow, you know, that's an interesting question. I don't consider the negative side. I'm just more focused on being compliant and moving forward.
Steve has filed a lawsuit against Derek Felton for failing to control his dogs. But Steve is willing to shoulder some of the blame. He says he decided to feed the dogs while visiting Felton.
You know how those dog food bags are? You have trouble with that string and everything. I couldn't open them, and then one of the dogs kind of snipped me, and after that it got kind of ugly.
No criminal charges have been filed. Steve hopes his tragedy will serve as a wake-up call to dog owners.
Bear in mind that, you know, only probably limit yourself to so many dogs and do your best to keep them in your yard.
But now, at age 50, Steve Constantine must prepare for a very different life. Steve, what is your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal is to be as self-sufficient as I can and to enjoy the company of my family and to enjoy life, which I think is all quite possible.
But even now, when Steve savors a hot cup of coffee, a football game on TV, or a pain-free day, life is good.
I guess the worst of it's over.
He can barely move his right fingers, but it may be the best handshake I've ever felt. Wow, you're an inspiration.
That's what I'm told. I'm very humble. I'm very humble.
I'm Roger Weber, Local 4.